Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host today, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I welcome you all back to the Circus Electrique, where we are on our way to go and confront Eli Edwards and for him to provide us a meeting that we've been asking for. But first things first, Hamilton reached level 5 last time, and I noticed something. We can upgrade his taunt, which gives him +1 duration. Yeah. So let's get my bag to decrease the cost of upgrading my skills, upgrade this skill, and now we taunt for 2 turns, meaning he doesn't need to taunt every single round. He can actually do things in between, such as water throw to further decrease devotion. My god, he's actually quite effective at decreasing devotion with that ability. Jeez. In general, I have kinda noticed I'm not very good at upgrading my abilities, which is probably something I need to correct. Like now. You know, unless it actually costs devotion to upgrade it, then it can go to hell. I really want to try Wilson, just because I want to see what this Feel Invincible can actually do for us. Just because of the fact of reduce all damage suffered by 12%, stack up to 3 times, increase that. That means approximately like a 40% damage reduction. Put that on the Taunting Clown, and yeah. But either way, let's see what we have ahead of us. A healing point. Well, all of us are pretty much healed. I mean, the main thing we could use is a bit of devotion from it all, which we do get from doing this, so let's go. A bit of devotion and a lot of health. Nice. Next, we have the Clash. So, at night. So we're definitely using the fire burner, but I need to make sure certain people aren't bored out their minds. So, let's have ourselves a fight. Oleg is going to level up from this, which will be quite nice to see. So what are we against? A thief, a seaman, and a pincher. Sounds annoying. Ah, 2 seamen, in fact. Well, you know what? We're not missing any health, so let's just immediately do this. You do a little of that. His devotion will be gone at the end of the next round. Yeah. I'm perfectly fine with that. Just don't steal my soul like you keep seeming to do. And of course you give yourself that goddamn boost. Well, screw you. I hate you. I hate that ability so much. Man, I hate you. You goddamn seaman. Just throwing my characters all over the place. Run away! I'm glad you got ignited even though the trap disappeared. Get lost! Just 1 to go. How much health does he have left? 4. Prevent damage or... Not even a question. Just kill. Well done. Increase owner's precision by 1%. Ooh, okay. Not bad.
What a day, what a day, what a day!
Attendees last night are still picking their jaws off the floor. Well, we got 6 out of 7 stars. Amazing. Ringmaster accused of staging vicious fights for attention. Well, Oleg leveled up. Good on you, chap. Allowing us to upgrade those abilities. You know, it is times like this I realize I have too many people who want to be the main performance. You want it, 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 and you want it. Just why? Especially a ventriloquist. When in doubt, just stick with the basics of what you know, then. Sometimes you just don't have a choice. I do wonder if I should level you up, though. Honestly, probably. Just because level 5 people are very useful in the end. There we go. Unlock acrobatic class next. Ooh, I like the sound of that one. So where do we embark next? A loot crate. Okay. Come here, loot crate. What do we get? Sonic screwdriver. 33% chance to break whatchamacallit. And a bunch of stuff. Okay. Well. Human cannonball slit boxer. Isn't human cannonball a class we can unlock? Well, I wanted to try Horace, so it's time to try him. I think. I also want to try Wilson, but we've still got quite a few fights ahead of us before we encounter our end. So, yeah, let's just go on ahead and see what this is all about then. So, Mad Cannonball, Human Cannonball, and Stilt Boxer. You know, it just might be me, but I swear I get both of these classes. Alright, what do I want to do? I can just do Big Attack, AoE Attack, Debuff, removes 2 positive effects. You know what? Sure, actually, why not? In that situation.
That's not for you.
Yeah, that was totally a buff the Fakir needed, sure. Interesting. Suppressive fire retaliates moving enemies by causing damage and 75% chance to cancel the move. Intriguing.
You first there, now I'm here.
You do the big jump again. All because I removed your whatchamacallit. You then do a jab, which does peck all. I then go slap and kill one. Well, both of you seem to have some form of charge. Both these classes seem to have some form of charge attack. So, missed me. Creative. What makes you so creative? You gotta die. Goodbye.
This one.
Cannonballer.
Better, pal.
Stealth. Cannot be targeted directly. Taunt. Does that mean they just can't be attacked? Unable to act. Oh. That's quite a thing.
The best tricks.
You know, Horace, you don't hit bad. You don't hit bad. I'll give you that. Londoners evacuate to where it's safe. Literally any other city. Ha 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 ha. Oh, interesting. These guys take 2 meat now that they're level 5. That leads to some interesting issues. I also feel I need to upgrade you at least another time. Just to see what I can get. Electric light. Add 1 entertainment star and 1 complexity star. Oh. Okay. Right, so what do we got next? Traveling funfair, experience or devotion? Well, that'll be an easy scenario for us to pick. Who do I want to get this experience, though? Oh, would you level up? Yes, you would. Right, move on. Claim the experience. 2 people level up. Marvelous. And then from then, I can put Winston into the fight because, you know, I kind of want to check out his BS, whatchamacallit, infinite damage stuff. Although I definitely feel I need to figure out how to get more food and whatnot, because we seem to be using too much.
Let the magic begin!
And I don't think we can get any from the circus, so let's just move on. So yeah, if I give you this.
Oh, better, pal.
he gives you reduced damage. You then taunt. Give him more damage reduction. So yeah, the devotion lasts forever, but the damage reduction... The devotion is limited, but the damage reduction lasts the entire time. So... What did you just do with your inspiration? Increase devotion. Oh. Well, okay. Well, this guy now has a 36% damage reduction. Can you even hurt him? You can a little. You can a little. He's not invincible yet, is my clown. But he's not. But he is getting there. From what I can tell, the ventriloquist makes a really good buffer and debuffer. But that's all they got. That is literally all that they are. Yeah, can't say I'm particularly impressed with the ventriloquist's combat performance. I'm not the best when it comes to, like, buffers and debuffers and all that sort of stuff. Why are there no vicious anywhere but London? That is a good question. Very good question, actually. Boom! I can finally do this performance. The charity show. Okay, good old charity show. That's where we get all of our reputation from. We get no money from it whatsoever. Which makes sense when you think about it. It is a charity show. Basically, it's all... This particular one is all about... whatchamacallit. But it is also good for getting the items needed for the bandage, which is quite nice. So... yeah, let's just announce that.
Something for everyone.
Let's see how you do, Horace. And we get circus enthusiasts ahead of us. Ooh.
Who's the best choice to please the audience
Alright,
this
circus
time?
enthusiasts, what we got? Increased damage. Okay. What do I need? I need that goal there, which everyone can get, basically. And I think Oleg's the best one to do it, because we got plenty of the ball if that appears on the next one.
We won! But do we think we can do it again?
Yes. What is it? The drum. And it can't fail.
We won! But do we think we can do it again?
I do. I actually do. What is it? It's that. Alright. What's the score? 15. Right. So I want to click around here. Forget up there. Glorious. All mine. Well done, everyone. Well done. But now we get our next interview. Ooh.
Are you ready to talk about it?
Oh.
Ready? No, that will never happen. But for you, Amy, of course, I'll discuss the accident that killed your mother.
Oh. Tell me about her, as her brother. Oh.
Tell me about her, as her brother.
Susanna Masters was a beautiful soul. My little sister. I adored her so. And was a damn fine big brother, if I do say so myself.
Really? You let her die?
At least early on, I suppose.
You know what? That was a bit cruel of me.
Amy.
Sorry.
Please don't make this any more difficult than it has to be. Can we please just take some time to honor her wonderfulness before we jump to tragedy and blame games?
Of course. I'm sorry.
I love how Amelia's actually being quite sensitive at this point, because she actually realizes, while she resents Andy because of what happened, she also understands it's a tough subject for him as well.
My fondest early memory was trying to teach your mother her own name. But Susanna proved a bit of a mouthful for a 1-year-old. All she could manage was Shanda, which I quite liked and opted to call her for the rest of her life.
You were the only one, until she chose that name for lion taming.
Oh. What led her to becoming a lion tamer?
What led to her becoming a lion tamer?
I'm curious if you recall.
Who's interviewing whom here? Of course I remember. When I was 3, the circus started, and she wanted to help out.
Right.
Even though she was a single mother, she decided, at your behest, mind you, to tour Europe and Asia looking for acts.
Huh.
And my behest brought out her very best.
That's horrible.
You love it.
The travel cost me a normal childhood, but I'll always treasure it. Just me, Mum, and Aunt Phyllis.
Of course.
Of course, Suresh Biswas in Hamburg taught her everything she needed to know.
And that's something you were there for, not me.
Yes, I was there, for every session of lion taming he offered her. And it wasn't even courtship. He genuinely wanted to teach her.
7 years later, it's 1884, and you're all back. With Leonidas, the lion Suresh gifted Shanda because he had faith in her. After years of sending amazing acts my way, it turns out the best one ever is about to show up.
Aww.
My little sister Susanna, soon Shanda the lion tamer.
There was never a more popular act,
There
was
was
there?
never a more popular act, was there?
No, nor will there ever be. She commanded that stage for 5 glorious years.
Well, she was definitely a main act then.
More than I ever did, for certain. And most definitely more than Eli could ever hope to. But near the end of that 5th year...
It's time to talk about the actual incident.
It's time to talk about the actual incident.
Oh.
I constantly pushed Shanda to better her act. One day I asked Dr. Mabry if he knew a way to safely add some fire. Pyrotechnics, some call the effect. I lied and told him it was her idea. Though he was happy to oblige. Always did seem rather fond of your mother. We tested all these contraptions dozens of times. The fire always shot straight into the air. It always worked exactly as it should.
Until it didn't.
Until it didn't. The contraption was all set up for its first use in front of an audience. But somehow, damn it, somehow, the fire shot towards the ring instead of above it.
That almost sounds like sabotage.
Huge ball of flame was headed right for Leonidas until
Mum jumped in the way.
typical Shanda. She sacrificed herself so that someone else could live. Didn't even need to be human.
Leonidas has the scars to this day, and the blindness. He would have died if Mum hadn't saved him.
How can you bear to take him with you everywhere? A constant reminder of that day.
How can I not? So here it is, Uncle. The big question I dread asking just as much as you do answering. Was the accident your fault?
To this day, I do not know how our spectacle failed. Its malfunction should not have been possible. But it did. And I know of no one else to blame but myself.
Aww.
So, Amelia... Yes. How else can I say it? Yes. I killed your mother.
That'll be all.
Aww. That was so tough on both of them. I legitimately think that was just sabotage. Someone rigged it for that to happen. And I think it was Eli. I think it was Eli. Or Dr. Mabry. He could be bad. But I'm pretty sure it was Eli just rigging the entire thing. We now have access to the chain lightning. Okay, cool. How about we do a murder instead? Extrovert. What are you doing with that? I do good chap.
Someone wants to play.
I'm glad you get healed for tons of health by the fakir. Especially when you crit heal like that. Jesus Christ, fakir. Yeah, I thought you might rage. You didn't need to hit that hard, though, with that rage. Well, goodbye, enemies. And now we're gonna be on to our final act. Oh, goody.
Extra, extra! Ringmaster admits to killing Shonda the Lion Tamer, his sister! Read all about it!
Oh, did you really have to have that as the headline? I mean, I understand you're a news article, yet... But, come on. Part 4 in our continuing series of interviews with Randolph G. Masters revealed for the first time ever his account of the tragic 1889 death of his sister, known to the world as Shonda the Lion Tamer. Following the accident, there would be another Circus Electrique. There would never be another Circus Electrique performance until just recently. To be clear, the headline to this article is somewhat sensationalistic. Though I killed her is a very direct quote actually spoken by Masters, one must understand the full context before calling him a murderer. The love Masters felt for the woman born Susanna Masters is palpable. Though it is easy to cast blame upon Masters for the incident, it is clear that no deliberate malice took place. He always loved his sister, and looks fondly upon their early years. My fondest early memory was trying to teach your mother her own name, he recalled, but Susanna proved quite a bit of a mouthful for a 1-year-old. All she could manage was Shanda, which I quite liked and opted to call her for the rest of her life. When Masters opened the Circus Electrique in 1878, Susanna volunteered to tour Europe for 8 years, resulting in many successful acts sent Masters' way. But the most successful of all was Susanna herself, who had learned some new skills during her travels. She took the stage name of Shonda the Lion Tamer and would be the most popular act in England. The accident happened after Masters suggested Susanna add fire to her act with a new pyrotechnic device created by Dr. Oliver H. Marlbury. We tested Ollie's contraption dozens of times, he said. The fire always shot straight in the air. It always worked exactly as it should, until it didn't. The contraption was all set up for its first use in front of the audience, but somehow, damn it, somehow, the fire towards the ring shot towards the ring instead of above it. A huge ball of flame headed right for Leonidas. It should be noted that Masters was tearing up at this moment. He could not bring himself to explain what happened, that Shonda selflessly gave her own life to save Leonidas, her favorite lion. She dove into the way of the flame, resulting in her death. The lion remains alive to this day, but with serious injuries. Typical Shonda, Masters reflected. She sacrificed herself so that someone else could live, even if they weren't even human. To this day, I do not know how our spectacle failed, he lamented. But it did, and I know of no one else to blame but myself. So yes, how else can I say it? Yes, I killed her. Aww. Aww.
Death? We defy it.
Another show ready to put on. Alright. We got 2 fights ahead of us. Before the end.
A woman runs from something we cannot make out.
Oh.
Crazed, but not in the maniacal way of the vicious. We do wish we could figure out what has prompted this.
Hello there. Can we help? I think I can catch up with her and wait up or I'll send my lion after you. Let's pick hello there. Can we help?
What a disaster.
Oh. She doesn't hear us. Before we know it, she's out of sight. Seconds later, a scream. We move straight ahead and find her lifeless body below a 50-foot drop. Then we realize not all of the madness of the maddening is attached to the vicious. It's trying the sanity of others in different way. A somber thing, but we move on. Well, that's annoying on the devotion. But hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. Right. Super skill available. I mean, that's fine and all, but what we want is the big super skill at the very end. Killer. Well done, Fakir. No mime is going to get us that easily. And then... yoink! And he runs away. Marvelous. We're almost at the tier 3, but I'm not sure if I want to use the tier 3 at the end of this combat, or save it for the next combat. Right, glorious. We're ready for the final boss battle. Reopens a previously finished district. Oh, we got a time capsule. Nice. That means I could go through this entire place again, go get the other pub, and unlock another legendary character.
Extra, extra! We still don't know what Eli Edwards is planning next for Steam.
Of course we don't.
All about it.
No one has guessed Steam's upcoming reveal, teases Eli Edwards. It's almost the 21st, and so we've somehow miraculously lived long enough to see the reveal of Steam's newest invention. Meant to once again revolutionize our lives. However, Steam has also revealed that none of the rumors we and other outlets have previously reported are true. I can personally assure you that no one has guessed what Steam will reveal soon, said Eli Edwards in a statement to The Voice. No submarines are involved. Though it is quite large and good for carrying things, we haven't created a way to automatically slice your bread. But wouldn't that just be the greatest? Edwards also complimented our own Amelia Craig on her piece. Miss Craig seems to suggest something revolutionary, but not exactly an item the average person reading these words will find in their home. I can confirm that much. A fine guess by a fine journalist. We'll just have to see how fine he thinks my niece's journalism is when she asks him the tough questions in our exclusive upcoming interview. Oh, that's brilliant. Right. Now we've got some options, because we can upgrade things. Upgrading you wouldn't actually be too bad overall, just because you get so much more experience from this tent than you do actually fighting or performing or etc, etc. The difference is it needs the tools. But I think upgrading you so that we can use our substances, especially as we're about to have a goddamn boss battle, might be very, very useful. All right, we got full health, basically full devotion, and our normal team available, which I think will be really good, unless I want to put Horace in. I don't think I care enough about Horace because Bertha's got so much more damage than Horace. I think. It kind of depends what we're fighting. Either way, Horace's legendary passive sucks because he's not the last man standing. So let's just go ahead and see what this is going to be, shall we? Come on, Amelia, what's going on now?
Another day, another Steam revolutionary creation.
Eli Edwards proudly presents.
Please welcome the man behind it all, Mr. Eli Edwards.
The man behind it all. Exactly my thoughts.
I can admire his
Can't
outfit.
avoid
I
me
love that
anymore.
outfit he wears.
That much he must know.
The Steam Man of the Dogs.
Oh?
Unless... No, this can't be happening again. stand frozen for a moment, taking in the sight of this mindless destruction.
I got to admit, I admire your weapons of war, Eli.
This has crossed the line. We are at war now.
Steam Man. And other little steam gadgets I see. Super skills are available. Yeah, no duh. So, what is this? Steambot, 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 Steam Man. Okay, what are all their abilities? Right, Steam Man's damage is the highest, as would be expected, but his precision is probably the lowest. Laser Eye, 45 to 68 damage. Smoke this, devotion attack, decreases devotion by 12%. Calls a Steambot to aid. Mechanical Laugh, boosts damage by 45% for 1 turn. Maybe I should have brought Horus.
Freeze ray engaged.
I loved that, that was cute.
Call me real pain. Oh, better, pal.
I'm guessing the Steambot is the slowest thing in the world, right? Yeah, it is. Right, let's kill one of its little robots. Little one. Huh, interesting. So you are kind of actively killing... How much defense do you have? 35? I'm not actually sure how I meant to kill this. 100% chance to stun the target. Focus. Yeah, I think you want to be. You gain counter. Well, Steam Man is immune to mind control effects. Will not escape battle when devotion is 0. Creative. Interesting. Man, this is one of those times where I'm like, I wish I had upgraded the Sword Swallow so it did less damage.
Defense self-repair.
Oh, peck you! You're now bold. Oh, I don't like that. That means you can taunt. Look, I killed one of your little robots. Don't worry. Motivate. What is that? Clears all negative effects. Huh. I mean, fair enough. Can you stop that mirror shield? It's kind of boring, if nothing else. Yeah, even the Steam Man is boring of you. Alright, well... The man is basically in attack range now. I definitely feel I should probably do some devotion damage to it, just to try and reduce its damage as much as I feasibly can. We literally need the strong man in order to kill this big thing. Increased damage applied to everyone. Oh dear God, no. You waste your bonus damage. Thank you. You know what? You know what, Oleg? I think you might need to do a bunch of this showing off. I hate that so much.
Yeah, that's some burning.
You might wonder why I'm doing that, considering whatchamacallit, but in the end, it still has, like, a small chance to
I thank you, Dost.
completely ignore defenses in the first place. This thing is
Defenses
clearly
commence.
useless. Oh, you're doing negative damage now with all that devotion penalties. Oh, we needed that. I can't believe you have 6% dodge chance. As a massive robot.
Nice and heavy.
Engaging utility beam.
Think that hurts?
Well, I mean, it looked like it hurt a little, Oleg. I'm not gonna lie.
Too hot to handle.
Right, and now you're completely out of devotion. And while you won't run away, you take so many negatives. You can show off one more time. Right, you are now at max level.
You amuse me.
Ow. That actually hurt a fair bit. But at the same time, it means you're now a target. Goodbye, little robot. Whack. We just need a few more turns. Ouch. Of Oleg just whacking the goddamn thing. And a little bit of fire here and there. Ah! You missed! Okay, so my recording cut out then for as I was saying this, so I'm just gonna repeat this just in case. So, this thing's got 84 HP left, and Oleg, you can do potentially up to 93. So, Oleg, please, get the 50-50. Good job, Oleg! Pop!
Damn you, Edwards! Again! Edwards! Edwards! Where are you, you scoundrel?
Eli Edwards and Steve, thank you for attending today's press event. All interviews have been cancelled. Farewell.
There is blood on your hands, Eli Edwards. And the world will know about it. Very soon.
Well, we got a recommendation seal. No gold bar. Interesting. Why didn't we get a gold bar? We've got plenty of circus fame, bunch of gold, bunch of tools and food and whatnot, so all of that should hopefully get us through the next area, but... Right.
Extra, extra! Death at the Steam press event. New device goes crazy. Read all about it.
Okay, but first I'm reading this. Absolutely electrifying! Circus Electrique amazes all. Top range stars. Well done, everyone. Well done. Journalist dies as Steam Man terrorizes London press corps. It was the press event from hell. At the reveal of Steam's latest supposedly revolutionary invention, Eli Edwards hid and ran away as his Steam Man of the docks attacked everyone there at the London yard, killing Charles Edhorn of the Brit, and nearly ending the life of this very journalist herself. The Steam Man was obviously inspired by the Steam Man of the Prairies, an 1864 novel by Edward S. Ellis. Huh, that's an oddly similar name. Steam's Eli Edwards has spoken highly of the novel and repeated an unfunny no-relation joke ad nauseum. In the past, and this reporter could very well have found the association charming had the Steam Man not ruthlessly murdered her peer and further tried to add to the body count. Just as journalists began asking Edwards questions, the Steam Man malfunctioned, quote-unquote, and attacked the crowd. Edwards cowered behind performers from the Circus Electrique who happened to be there as well, and who fought bravely to prevent the Steam device from inflicting further carnage. By the time it was over, Edwards was nowhere to be found, which begs the question, was this indeed a simple malfunction, or was it in some way deliberate? This reporter will not rush to judgment, but it is worth noting that recent events at Steam headquarters were grossly underreported. A similar situation occurred there, wherein a circus a future Circus Mécanique oversized mechanical lion attacked visitors, this reporter included. Was that a malfunction as well, as Steam claims, or is something more sinister at play? For what it is worth, the Steam man of the docks promises to revolutionize the speed of loading and unloading the freight from ships all over the world, though this would likely relieve current men who do such work themselves of employment, and the benefits of the rest of the world could prove immeasurable. The Steam man just needs to stop killing people first. Subtle. Well. A lot is certainly going on. Fall of the Behemoth, new circus draft show. I like the sound of that. And look how much money I've got now. 810.
Another accidental attack?
Indeed.
I hate admitting it, but it really does appear that Eli is up to something.
Have you any leads? Where to next?
No leads. Just instinct. We're going to Big Ben.
Why?
Steam bought it years ago. And what do we know about the mysterious lights from the clock tower? Nothing.
I've studied those lights. They're just not worth our time.
Oh?
Besides, my drones confirm Eli's location. The Circus Mécanique itself.
Oh.
His actual circus? You're positive?
He's been living there for days. No signs of leaving.
Eli would rather be at his circus than anywhere else, just like me.
Then I suppose that's where we want to be as well.
Interesting. Now I both have suspicion of Malbury and Edwards, especially because of the fact he said there's nothing going on at the circus, at the Big Ben.
It's still not everything, but I'm not going to be Mr. Edwards' favorite person after this story is printed.
So why not stay here at the circus, where it's safe? Make him squirm from here.
Only through direct confrontation can Mr. Edwards tell me what he knows about the maddening. So I am headed for the circus, just a different one.
You may not have known your father, Amy, but that sure is my brother's stubbornness I sense in you. Do be careful out there.
It's like we can travel back in time. A ridiculous concept.
Time capsule. Backtracking to try an untraveled path is only possible with time capsules. Use them on the City London map to replay a district through any route you please. Okay. And then we got this. The docks. What is this? The docks of the docks. 4 men who run this part of town were all doctors until the maddening. Since turning vicious, they find great pleasure in using medical instruments to tend to the wounded by inflicting more wounds. Our team is precisely not what these doctors ordered. Huh. Well, as much as you say all that, this definitely has more whatchamacallit interest in me. Can I reset the district? Can I look at the district before I reset it? And if I enter the 4th area, can I not go back until I've completed the 4th area? There's so many questions. But let's have ourselves a look at the new show. Sure, it costs 300 money to do, but I expect no less. So what are you going to honestly provide? You know what? The fact I'm only 1 point away from actually succeeding this properly and this girl can level up really makes this all quite worth it. So, this actually looks like a very strong act. It takes 3 days to go through, but screw it. And you get 400 experience from this. That actually might be worth it. And I can't make any of these. Well, that's annoying. I mean, circus fame is good and all, but 500 money from this? Yeah, that's a winner right there. Oh, and we can actually eventually make time capsules, can we? Oh, okay. Well, let's just announce
And
our big
here
performance
we
here.
Go!
2 days until premiere. Meaning these 5 characters are now locked out. I say as if I was going to use them in the first place. Now, I should probably just stop there. But by completing this fight factory right here, I actually unlock enough experience to level up immediately. Plus, I get the rare pendant, which is just an upgrade for Hamilton. I get a mannequin, which can just be very good in the first place for certain characters. Like the Snake Tamer. So yeah. If I upgrade this, I will not be able to upgrade this at the end of this fight. So let's just go ahead and just fight this Night Factory and just own it and all of that. Hello, Fight Factory. A pleasure to see you. Stupefy, can't attack. Well, aren't you annoying? Stupefy, I'm so glad you resisted that. Now, madam, run away. Good girl. Next, you. Maybe it's not giving us gold bars at the end of the boss battle, because we're at the point where we should actually be able to make our own. There we go, another one gone. Now I start beating you down. Hamilton will be able to make you run away. Goodbye. And then you go swish. Glorious. Well, that was an easy fight and all that. We got our really nice good trinkets here.
Wow, what an issue with the boys!
All evidence points to faulty control specs as causing Londoners to turn vicious. Yep. Right. We have gained our trinkets. We have leveled up. Come on, light it up, and there is 6 for us! New Circus Draft Show available. Ooh, sounds fun, but we'll have to see that next time. I bet you were expecting an outro then. But like hell am I going without showing you a, a acrobatic yet. Acrobatic performers may now be recruited. Marvelous. What kind of attack is that? Hit yourself. Minimal damage, a little devotion decrease, but decrease own devotion massively. That's horrid. So here we have the Acrobat. Acrobat. When hung is standing on slot 1 to 2, gains 15% temporary devotion. Ooh, okay. So you like being at the front line for some reason. So, you've got decent attack, pretty goddamn high precision, very high dodge, quite high critical, low defense, high initiative, protection is on the low side from the looks of it, but your health, dear God, woman, your health is so tiny. Wheel kick, basic attack. Pirouette, a little attack, reduce dodge, clear all negative effects from self, attack and reduce opponent's damage, backflip, big damage, move back a slot, and decrease own devotion. Place a trap, reduces devotion by 11% for 1 turn, trap deals damage, 100% chance that the trap deals extra damage over time. Okay. Clear negative effects, increase devotion, decrease own devotion. Okay, so you can increase other people's devotion at the cost of your own. Let's see if I can find another ones with their own abilities. Trapeze attack. Do a fair bit of damage to everyone. Okay. And it also looks like that might move the opponent that many slots back rather than yourself. Equally interesting. Place switch. Switches places with an ally. Boosts the acrobat's damage for 1 turn. Alright. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not impressed by the acrobat. Because their damage is... It's not bad, but it's not good. The escape artist has higher damage at the same level. The acrobatic seems more like a crit character, and we all know my relation with RNG when it comes to critting and whatnot. So yeah, I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of them. But, everyone, I'm afraid I'm all out of time for today's episode, so it looks like, well, what can I say other than thank you all for joining me today? I have been your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I hope to see you all again next time. But I'm afraid that, until then, it is time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.